versus mousesports. Also Astralis and Heroic. We're talking teams success on Nuke. And GODSENT take wins off them. GODSENT waste no time. They're going to immediately challenge out from Hut. Chris J and Kerrigan able to deliver some headshots. What's up, boys? Not so crisp until Rops hits from Hut. I can't read your lips from
Ralph?
away. Oh.
I'm in danger.
Okay. Well, there's an opening. Oh, hey. Oh, very nice crosshair placement. 2K spray down for Chris. Everyone's getting melted coming out of Squeaky. And this was a hot opening for GODSENT. They just falter at the...
Decent utility presence coming through the squeaky doors. Let's see it, Rops. Your turn again. Shall he be bested? Absolutely. Very crisp headshot coming out of Farley. That's immediately going to move his teammates back down to the B ramp, and this has the same flavor of that one GODSENT round win. Emmy shutting down Chris J. BMAS taking his place, trying to challenge back from Decon, extending into the site a little as Kerrigan comes in from ramp. They've got GODSENT isolated over on control, and Kerrigan's going to take down another body as Frozen sweeps in. He doesn't expect Farley's position, and now BMAS is going to need a big clutch. He's sitting on top of the defuse, and he sticks it all the way. Talk about a gargoyle. 10 users, the SMG abusers. Big round for GODSENT. They found hooks in a couple of these rounds. They haven't been able to pull mousesports apart. That last one was frantic. And a hell of a 1v1. Frozen's going to pop out the window. That gives the audio cue to GODSENT. They very quickly start to close that gap. And Robs, well, he misses the first shot, recovers with the second. Frozen taken off of the ledge. Ooh, and Farley. Another crisp headshot from him. Chris J down fence. Removes Zen, and Farley, he's going to evacuate. He would have been in the middle of the site with that bomb planted in the face of mousesports. Instead, a redirection.
That's beautiful. Okay, let's see how he plays that. He knows that they can try to go for the vents.
Oh my God. They're going to come right up. Oh, and that's an easy spray down for the first one. BMAS, half his health gone. They assumed Farley would be occupied with the bomb plant. Another 1v1, but Farley's going to take it, putting the Dane in danger.
Damn! They don't want that smoke.
And they've only got one smoke of their own. BMAS and Kerrigan, anchors of the A site. This is a really strong duo when it comes to holding the line. Let's see the offense challenge. One inside of the hut, two exiting from Squeaky. And it's Kerrigan to catch the first one. A second kill for Kerrigan. Zen does take down his teammate. Rops above, strikes the op down. And it's inside of the vents that Stiko knows Frozen's at. But there's too many players to deal with. Stiko, his options so limited.
15 seconds. Could he even surmise a plant? It seems incredibly unlikely. They can throw bodies at the problem. He'll have to get the kill. A moment here where he can potentially get one. Oh, Rob's on the back of the site too for some reason.
For mousesports to ensure that once they did lose a player, they didn't lose anything further. We've got a vent dive.
Nice.
Who's down there?
What? Wait, was that the vent?
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, Chris J's down in vent. He just no-scoped the guy in the vent, and Kerrigan, well, he's going to lock down Hut, at least for the opening few moments. Zen takes him back. Chris J, what are you doing? Getting more op kills, apparently. Just like the last round, we've got Stiko outnumbered, outgunned, and with no clear direction as to how to rob away this round. Looks like mousesports, they're going to get back that lead, or at least in terms of cutting it away. 6 apiece between GODSENT and mousesports.
You're already thinking, like, how much time do I have here?
Internal clock.
Yeah. He's actually, it looks like he's expecting a rotate back, though. So no one's come down to help him. All eyes on Frozen.
Ooh, good recovery. Looked like he was going to initially miss those shots. But he doubles down into them, so the doors belong to Frozen. And Kerrigan, he's going to catch Farley on his hot rotate down through the vents. 15 seconds left. Zen right in front of the doorway, gets his hands back on his gun, and from there he's going to have a little fun. Takes the head off Kerrigan. It's a man advantage for mousesports, sure enough, but Madden, hello? Do you not see Frozen standing on the side of his screen? Says producer Axel.
Oh, okay.
That's cute of you guys, finding something to agree on.
They both agree on Sconner as well.
Sorry, what?
Hey, don't
Connor?
worry. Another story.
Connor who?
Oh, that's a big pick up here. And it's open lines. Oh my God, an enormous confidence play here from Farley to cross outside. Kerrigan will find his 2 kills. Another 2K spray down with the AUG. Untraded frags have been haunting mousesports.
And he's going to get tagged up. So poor Zen, little to work with. They tried to get... Still sitting back at the site. No challenge initially, then those Molotovs rain in. His frag grenade's good for half damage on 2 different players. He's blinded in the corner. Excellent utility. Oh no. Emmy just dies in the flames of Zen. That could be the opening back in for mousesports. I mean, they've got nothing to lose. It's the final round of the half. They've got to play the retake. They have the utility to do so. Dunked on Madden is a frag grenade, but Rop's blinded. That's not going to help. Frozen's going to drop his utility, gets peeked out by the doorway, takes a player off the back of the site, and Chris gets nothing because Zen slides. He is putting up a fight on Nuke. But mousesports, they're going to take the heat straight to the CTs. An incredibly aggressive jump out from Frozen. Kerrigan trades him immediately. Emmy's going to extend out from heaven. Emmy with a double before Rops finally takes him down. Bomb's been thrown out onto the dirt. Madden trying to dodge behind the box. It's a clean sweep from GODSENT.
Stronger. And they're definitely going to be playing a little bit differently, a little bit more timidly with the HP they have left over. Sticko's got to be careful not to die. The 3v5 is where things change. And oh, BMAS! He'll come through with 2.
That's a big one. Nade. Yep, huge nade, but it actually misses the mark. And Robs, well, he's going to find another kill. Madden from inside of the B site. He's going to get peppered out from Hut. Robs with another double, but BMAS and Robs, those are big 2Ks to take.
Three big ones in the world right now, seriously. So, no sleepers. Sure, going to be very comfortable, very confident. Zen looking to catch a lurk, and it looks like he might be rewarded here. That's Kerrigan out of the round. Nice awareness here.
Oh, nice time strike as well. Oh, they crunched them at the perfect moment. You just saw the fear in the eyes of mousesports as they were getting hit from both directions through Hut on ramp.
Actually makes sense, you know, why Kerrigan just fights through there. Will Stiko expect this, though? He's already low on HP. Uh-oh.
Strong following frag as well from Stiko, so he's done his job and then some. Takes another player with him and gets an easy reposition into the B site. We've got Madden laying down Rops. That one unfolds over on the ramp room with 2 points of health. The difference, Stiko just sidelines Chris J. Yo! Stiko.
Let's get some tractors in chat.
Beyond the red box. Right now, there's 2 on the forefront and a third with that bomb. Rops. He just got down into Zen's waiting hands. That's a huge kill to get so early on with 0 damage back the other way. And obviously because of that wall of smokes, they're going to be on high alert. But don't forget, Chris still has bomb behind red box. Stiko, he's going to peek up, dies. A little bit of, oh, I thought haphazard running from Frozen because he was just sprinting in, but he still gets his gun up to deny that vent peek. Now Madden inside of lobby, catching Kerrigan. And they're going to think to themselves, is that the only late lurk?
There's... Oh, yeah, the bomb is so late here, man. Very awkward situation. Emmy gets comfortable in the vent. He's going to hear a player running by, but Chris J cannot hold this angle. So this is a position to move in. Shot goes in. Farley now, 1-on-3 situation. He'll have to try to defend against this if he wants to. But
majority of GODSENT inside the A site. And we've seen mousesports throw that ball of energy in the form of Rops out through Squeaky, but a big pickup from Frozen. I think Farley was getting aggressive from behind the red box. And he gets called out.
They're going to push this?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Emmy's going to have a health advantage.
He could just get peeked like this. This is very, very dangerous.
Oh my god, and he still doesn't throw it. Kerrigan's going to go for a little bit of a peek.
If Kerrigan reloads, he's dead. This is an interesting position. Yeah, even that
no
running
longer held.
Yeah, that's it. Emmy's just going to pull the pin on this play. Oh my god.
Challenge on the ramp.
Oh, he runs right by on purpose.
3 players going down, and Zen, he delivers. His 2 kills take down the players elsewhere. Now, Emmy is in the playmaker position. And while he doesn't have a kit, he's got the flash and the element of surprise. He catches Rops on top of the site. And now the question is, where did BMAS go? Because Chris J's back site, they know that. Someone had to plant. Emmy's going to dodge that first op shot. Has to make sure he doesn't die here because Zen just doesn't have the health to make this magic happen. Bomb beyond the halfway point already. And Zen, Well, maybe once he swings this door wide, he could just topple Chris J. Easy pickup. And the pressure falls onto BMAS. He is 8 and 15. Bomb tapped once. Door swings. He denies the first player. And Emmy's going to close that distance. But it's BMAS to close the round.
V5. The T's are pressed up, thinking about upstairs, and Kerrigan finds it.
Emmy, he's going to slip into the lobby. He got away with this last round. Frozen, gun up, dies. 2 players double back. BMAS finds the headshot, but there's another CT coming. Madden, he's going to peek and also gets denied. This is a huge moment for BMAS because mousesports are looking to keep this game at 14 apiece. And up from vent comes Zen, executing BMAS, taking him out of a play where he's already found instrumental impact. 10 seconds left over.
Oh, so smart from Kerrigan. Instant HUD control. That's the only safe way to play this plant. Takes the small risk. Zen wraps around, but this opens up Kerrigan to also pushing through. And he's getting that information. But Zen, he's out in front of the HUD. He'll get peeked in the side. Robs takes him out. One in the heavens. 1v1 now for Kerrigan.
Stiko's going to fall down the wall. Kerrigan swapping over to the squeaky door. He's going to get the kit, and he hits it. The headshot is his. Stiko, 15-13 for GODSENT.
The positioning, the game plan, it looks super solid for GODSENT.
Another quick one. BMAS is going to get bogged down by the Molotov. It's 3 kills for GODSENT. An utter shutdown on the A site. Kerrigan, 1 kill back. Peeks into Zen, and it's Stiko to close it. As much as we want to talk about GODSENT's recent come-up, it has not been in the form of weaponized team to just be dust bunnies at this point.
And that's the real punish here. Oh, okay. Talk about a punish. Opening kill back and forth. And I guess before we add any more context here, let's just go over the pistol round. Madden, he's got his feet to the fire. Players in all directions coming at him. One at a palace. Occupied by this fight in CT, but the CT trades are coming through from other positions. And suddenly they're getting worn down like a pair of old jeans.
2 players out from ramp for mousesports. Bomb still left back by spawn. Chris J's scout found a little too honed in. But Kerrigan's still able to catch a kill before he goes down. Rops now with the deagle. This is dangerous. You do not want to write them off. BMAS was having a tough first map. And he's going to be needed in this clutch. He just took that scout from Chris J's corpse and misses his chance at toppling a CT towards their spawn. He's going to go ahead and plant on the opposite side of the triple stack.
Oh, look at Robs get away from this, but BMAS will not be able to.
They charge in. Emmy closes that distance immediately. BMAS, he's just kind of cowering, looking for the cover, and he's going to have to deliver here. 1 versus 2. BMAS shoots through both, and mousesports force their way.
A little bit angry.
Yeah. Get red in the face. Ball your fists like Arthur. Madden. It's in the name. Gets hyper-aggressive inside of Connector, and now it's the 5v3. Chris J is going to be chipped away at. He's inside of the site, losing teammates left and right. Stiko is basically within him, and it's all on Robs. Gun down. You want to play mad? GODSENT.
They're coming up right behind him, actually. They're going to push into Palace, which is a great adjustment on the CT side. It's not going to be noticed quite yet. Farley finds an opening kill from the Palace, and the T's are now shivering in their boots. They do not want to have to fight in this situation. Mousesports are getting melted moving on to the A side.
Stiko comes back in for second servings, dishing it all out. They had control of both extremities, but never went one step further, never took that ultimate risk of a hard, long flank. Rops out from Palace. 30 seconds on the clock. He's got a player directly beneath him. A close rotate over towards jungle would make a crystal clear crossfire. Zen's going to put out that fire. Rops, blows Stiko's head off through the floorboards. And now Rops is on for the 1 versus 5, but Zen gets the better of him. Front line. Didn't happen on Nuke, not happening here on Mirage.
Oh, they're taking some time. The smoke will come up, and Stiko, he's in trouble. He does some good damage on Rob. Still some openings. Oh, that's a bad fade. Jesus. What a bounce.
Tries to cut his own hair, and we all know how that goes. Madden, he's already sitting on 74. Zen can't pick up what could have been a crucial kill because Kerrigan survives on 1 point of health, and Madden almost comes in with the multi-kill. But Farley has been fantastic, and with 10 and 5 on the scoreboard, 100 health on the bar, and 2 T's ahead. He could very well pick up this clutch. Good call to switch to the M4. A single shot, essentially, to each of these last 2 Ts would take his team into 8. And Farley peeked round the corner only to get clapped by Kerrigan. 3 kills total, 2 in this round. And never could have. Steeko's going to go ahead and throw a very chunky nade, but Farley doubling back into middle, find being Kerrigan at the top of mid. Steeko still back under the underpass, or Palace, rather. The headshots, easy. mousesports, 4v2. They don't have that bomb currently up on site, but no need for it. Emmy's sniper never even given a chance. mousesports claw back this half. Will they be able to get through 3-mass? Will Rops lock down an entire CT side? Can Chris J opt them before they ever have a chance? Well, it's Kerrigan up first. Frozen lends a helping hand with a 2K. Deep from Cat. The taps of Kerrigan go dry, and now it's Emmy's attempt to get out from the apartments. Only Farley left over as Rops rotates inwards. It's mousesports with second pistol.
There's layers.
The Thomas is fire off.
Jungle smoke, boys.
Yeah, a little bit of gap in that one, huh? Ooh,
oh,
Madden.
Jesus.
That is a solid Deagle headshot and the cover to the CT spawn. This was just quick and easy. Rather simple. An attack onto the A site. They've got that flank, though. That's a big piece of this from Chris J.
No nades? They've only got a smoke.
Ooh, and he comes at it from a different angle. Player down beneath him, and Zen, well, finds a little bit of peace and quiet. Farley from Firebox, Tech 9 rattles off. And he gets himself 2 kills in a crucial post-plant. Frozen denied as Farley comes alive. We've got a player up inside of the windowsill.
They're going right by him, though. BMAS will come. Oh, he's actually underpass. Who is this? Rops to catch the window lurk.
Nice. Smoke fades right in time. Jumps up, sees a body on the underpass. Now Chris J's going to be able to shave one off of ramp. Steeko to challenge from Palace, however. Chris J's going to drop a shot, but that's fine. BMAS in position to recover. He is cleared out by the floor bang of Steeko, so that's decent enough damage from the attempt here on GODSENT, but really...
They'll smoke themselves off, Cat. And now Chris J, he'll be opened up to all these powerful lines, but of course, he's in a very volatile position. But this is how he plays.
Here comes that last volley of nades out from GODSENT. They're hanging on to Molotovs in case they're in the post plant. Chris J.
Oh, there's a flash coming through.
Steeko's just cleared his teammate. A near collateral, but he's not able to double up on this. It's Steeko to make a difference early. Rops shuts down that Palace peeker, and Farley over on the catwalk kills Kerrigan. That is a crucial no-scope because that bomb is in the line of sight, and they do not have a smoke to get him off. Farley. Excellent kill versus Rops. Frozen's going to swap to an op, peek into it, almost taking him down, but missing it by a minute mark. Frozen, another weapon swap does not pay off. We've got GODSENT sitting on 11.
Organized in that fashion if they're, not really playing Mirage that much.
Missed jump from Rops. He was the one M4. They wanted him in the ladder room, and if we watch GODSENT start leaning towards the B site, then this could have been absolutely essential. But they're going to double back through spawn. We've got one player pushed incredibly close. BMAS, he's going to get a handful of Emmy. Oh, and they line up for him. And Madden, he's incredibly low. BMAS, he is in a round-winning position. He's dropped the bomb single-handedly on the ramp push, just as GODSENT were putting distance between them and mousesports. BMAS busts through.
We'll see how well orchestrated and what kind of round he goes for. It looks like it's going to be something of a full A split. We've got Farley back in spawn, ready to throw grenades, maybe a top mid smoke. A window smoke late.
Early underpass control from Mouse. They are so far away from this A site. This is going to be a challenge for Frozen and Rops. 2 of the stars of mousesports. Frozen down beneath them, gets the double. Rops is going to lose his head, but it's only Zen who's found some sort of a success. Flash goes over top, and he goes down. Farley from middle. Long-range Desert Eagle not meant to be, and mousesports back with a 1-round lead. Position, BMAS backs up slightly. There is only one player coming through Palace and Madden. They've got that off, and Farley scoped in. Rops peeks off of the stairs. A second kill off of the first peek. A man advantage for mousesports, and 35 seconds. Zen delays ever so patiently. Madden gonna find that solution to Rops. Frozen down beneath him and attempted to spray. It's good damage, but Chris J comes in with a crucial kill. Now Farley's gonna extend out from ramp. They haven't been able to peel these players off of the bomb site. BMAS, he's got them as Frozen closes. mousesports claw this back. 6 rounds at the end of their T side in a row, and 6 rounds at the end of the defensive half as well. Inferno particularly. Of course, time will tell. They've got to get that economy rolling. They've got to get the cap. We'll see. We will see. It's GODSENT to Banana early on. We've got lots of utility primed and the dual Berettas. An immediate headshot and one thanks to the utility. Man advantage for mousesports as they just dive back to the coffin side. Chris going to get whittled down to 76. But GODSENT have nowhere else to go. For all they know, they've already lost mid-control to the CT side. Not the case. They will continue to fight forward. Kerrigan popping Zen's face. And now Stiko's going to extend here. Able to catch a kill to the back of the site. Chris J has to forfeit control of coffins. Stiko looking to give cover. Stiko looking to take over this server. All 3 CTs from mousesports inside a con. Now they start to wrap back around Coffin. Emmy in the little pit. Chris J does have a kit, and he also had 2 teammates. But Stiko, as he's done, shaving these players off one by one, has it in the clutch, and Chris J's gonna stick this. He turns his back and gets denied. 4 kills for Stiko.
That's like the meat and potatoes of the kills is going to come down to what Frozen and Rops can do. Let's be serious. We saw Rops take over the game yesterday, and oh my god, BMAS is Stiko playing it up again.
CZ takes the place. Kerrigan delivers a near second kill. 1 health left on Madden still, and Stiko, well, he's got everything he needs to close out this round, as he did in the previous.
6 players dead at mid. Flickdog comes in, 1-on-2 for Stiko. Can he bail them out in back-to-back T rounds?
Take a moment to appreciate the radar. Look at all of those X's. No O's on the top of mid. Stiko does not play the bomb plant. Instead, he takes the fight to Kerrigan. But arguably, Kerrigan did what he had to. Tagging him with that scout shot, dropping him to 27. The AK absolutely has the advantage, but it wouldn't take much for Frozen to push this over the line.
He has to go for a gimmick.
Stiko's going to play on the side of the smoke, looking with vision downwards for Frozen's initial peak. But as that smoke fades, he's not going to move a muscle. Oh! Stiko with back-to-back clutches.
This is where, you know, we'll see what Kerrigan's brain does on this next round.
It's the opener. Looks away for a moment, though. It's actually going to cost Stiko. Of all the ways to get his first death, that's it.
I know, what a shame.
Restart the round, run it back.
Oh my god, they're like almost gonna die. He hits 2 headshots. Oh my god, and Rops will get another one because of the damage that Chris J dealt. Another sketchy situation. BMAS trying to find out where the action is. Where's the party? He says, rotating back and forth through Speedway. Frozen moving in. Oh, he might get caught off on the corner of the smoke. We'll see if he gets spotted. Madden. He's not looking to clear this just yet, so an opportunity for Frozen. But the door slams shut.
B-site's wide open. They could just go ahead and sprint into it, but they would be met by BMAS, who's Desert Eagle, may I say. Giving us a couple of highlight reel clips across the first 2 maps. Very patient moment here from GODSENT. I think they've realized the original error of their ways. Kind of sticking around versus those P2000s. Didn't seem like it would be much of a risk, but then suddenly the Deagles coupled with it, and they face the 3v2, so
happy.
BMAS gonna walk through the smoke, lines up the first one, but a quick trade from Zen would leave it on Rops. Oh, he's got an AK. No, he doesn't have the kit, so time is actually gonna be an issue. Wastes 0 seconds getting up into Banana.
This would have to be a monumental mess up here by GODSENT to let this one go.
Farley's low. Rops absolutely capable. Farley on the coffin. If Rops continues to extend, then he could actually put the corner of the wall of construction between him and Farley. He'll get the heads-up duel versus Zen. He just needs that headshot versus Zen, but Farley comes back and gives him the opening. However, there's just no time. Even with that second kill, there's just no time.
They throw the Molotov to the corner because they know that Frozen recovered the op. They're executing like it's versus an op, but look at this. There's still a player in halls here. Stiko, he's been lurking. keeping their attention. Frozen will get 1 kill.
Comes around a bit early.
Once again, they leave their option open to go back. Popped
out.
No punishment.
A second kill from Frozen. Now Kerrigan's going to try to spray one on the cross. Zen barely alive at this point. Frozen, oh, he tries to get himself a 3rd kill. Kerrigan regains vision. Farley just on the side of it. Zen's head, easy for the taking. And Kerrigan applying this pressure to keep the T's cut off because Rops has found that flank. And this is how mousesports seemingly break onto the scoreboard unless Farley comes in big. Oh, and he dies out to Kerrigan. The flash goes high from Rops. mousesports, they've broken the curse, but there was no contest over towards Coffin. He wanted that closer bomb plant, and it cost him. Can mousesports string together consecutive round wins?
Zen only Molotov.
Rops in the corner. Kerrigan draws the attention. 2 kills for Rops. And then Kerrigan comes right back up. Zen, he's going to throw down the utility. Kerrigan catching the player towards middle with a little bit of damage as Rops finds his 3rd. Rops now down. And Farley trying to hone in on this corner, catching Kerrigan with an arm exposed. But he misses his shot, and Kerrigan's not going to let him escape. Stiko shut down as he comes out from balcony.
So nicely done. Chris is going to spot one and be angry he didn't have his gun out for that kill. But it's still info. However, Farley looking for a punish, and will get it eventually. Chris, on his way back, was going to stand his ground, and now this peak will also... Oh my God, how the hell did that not hit at all?
Frozen in the open. He's going to get challenged. Frozen's going to drop another player off of this hit, but it's a commitment nonetheless. Frozen doubling his kill count this round alone. And Kerrigan, of course, prepared to slip through smoke to add another to the tally. Stiko into the clutch, canceled out by Kerrigan. mousesports shoulder starting. And a peek here from Rops down middle. Chris doubles back, wants to cancel the Valve player, but he misses another one. Now we're starting to see a bit of a glaring issue. If the other players can pick up the off shots, then maybe, well, the talent of mousesports is still enough to walk away with a win. But it does not feel like Chris is providing the op frags today. Stiko has one. 16-5 at the moment, Stiko. A ridiculous scoreline at 10 rounds deep, and he gets a 3rd kill in this round. There's 2 CTs left. He's going to go for that flashbang. Sees Kerrigan, gets cut down. Emmy from the pit. He is able to get it to the clutch. It's Frozen on the side of the smoke, seeing his target. The bomb halfway gone, and Emmy's going to keep it cool. He drops to Frozen as mousesports find a 4th, but they are absolutely tested.
God damn it. Oh, God. He's
at holding B, but Emmy, oh, he finds the timing. Frozen's going to have to deliver, and he gets that 1st kill, but Madden's so quick to trade it. Let's see it, Chris. This is your chance. And he cuts down Zen. Goes back for a 2nd peek and lays down the damage. It is never too late. Kerrigan, another couple kills, but it's Farley in the clutch. Canceled by Chris. Welcome to the game. Out the gate. Who's taking the key to this final round? A 4 versus 4, and GODSENT slip back from Banana. Kerrigan's curious. He comes peeking. And Rops just going to commit to his corner. He goes for the peek, sees 2 Ts, cuts them down. And mousesports, the absolute unthinkable, Emmy dropped. And mousesports set up shop in those final 8 rounds of the CT side.
Precarious jump spot. But he won't see Mr. Finn, who's now walking up close.
Ooh, goes for that quick little sprint over.
I think Zen knows what's coming.
Yeah, we saw Kerrigan try to use a similar angle. There it is, USP to the face. Stiko gonna hold the line. 2 kills from Pit, Frozen off the top rope. It's still a chance as that bomb is planted. Frozen and BMAS, 2 of the young stars of mousesports who have been coming into their own with killer form as of late, looking like Rops light. And Frozen, well, he can no longer add kills, you'd think, because he gets smoked off, but BMAS from the bomb site dies to Zen. The reload's in, and Frozen, does he have an angle? No. It's a long defuse, and Frozen yet to call him out. Frozen, he doesn't realize, GODSENT, they're going to rob this 2nd pistol with a 10-second stick.
Oh my God, he actually pulls that play off.
Side of the A setup, 2 inside of the apartments, one of which, with a weapon, Stiko hits the P250, Zen not able to trade him. 2 kills quick for Mouse. Emmy to the top of the car will find BMAS. He takes damage in the meantime. Well, Madden, the jig is up, but he fights nonetheless. And this is one of those rounds where you'd be a fool to write GODSENT off. Madden's gotten himself into a much stronger position. Because of that kill at the top of the B site, I feel like mousesports have been somewhat deterred from turning back. But it also wouldn't be easy to move forward. Rob sees Madden still sniffing around this A site. Madden, because he's playing proactive, looks to find Chris, and he does. Now things are really interesting, but he turns his head away from Rops, and that is a fatal error. Emmy, 6 kills, 13 health, 2 players ahead of him, and he goes down at the hands of Rops, who with 3...
mousesports think about A again.
So fast. Lightning quick from Kerrigan. This does still live Stico. Oh my god, the X Factor.
Okay, they got info on this one. They can afford another trade. Madden, he's got to go, but he potentially could get this kill. That's a big one. 2-on-1 situation, winnable. But it's the information here.
Gun out. Chris J commits to the bomb plant. B-Mass going to come up from lane. Almost has his head taken off, but that's confirmation for Madden. Both these Ts are back on mid. He has the incendiary, but how does he deal with the player to wrap up into apartments? He doesn't even have a kit in this position. They lay the fire on top of the bomb.
Oh, they can delay for the rotate around. This is GG for Madden. He doesn't have an opportunity to get a kill. Imagine he just walks out of mid here and calls it a day. That's a wrap. Another well-handled round. Nice Molotov usage. There was a couple of small opportunities for Madden to get in here. But again, it's just about how good mousesports are good at getting information that they're using so damn effectively.
Chris gonna clear him.
The execute is looming. Overstack of GODSENT here towards A. They're just going to gamble on it. Poor Emmy. He's got another thing coming.
Ooh, we'll take one with him, but we've still got Robs over on the opposite side of the map, making a vital error. Decides to jump around a little. An early celebration. But no real reason to celebrate on GODSENT's side. They've got that AK. They've got no real chance at winning this round. Maybe they take the exits. In fact, maybe they play the chance here. They are incredibly close to the bomb site, but I'm just thinking time. Without Kit, I don't think it's even possible to go for the defuse, and he just smoked his own teammate off. Zen's going to come in with 1 kill, but Farley gets canceled out by his own teammate. And again, they never had a kit.
I don't know why they would use the AK in that situation. Maybe let your pistols lead if they don't get the kills. You know, that's a bit risky, of course, in this situation. Seeing all the wrong peaks and all these awkward engagements. Here is a good fight for Farley. And a multi-frag. He takes some damage in the process, but here's another unanswered entry. Or denial of the entry, I should say. 3-on-5 situation. mousesports nearly dug himself out of something similar. Farley's going to fall back as Madden on the other side of the map will catch a lurk. And Farley from the top of the wood pallet, or make it a third. No, Chris will finally find something.
Still 2 CTs to take off of the A site. Robs could arguably do it on his own, but he does still have Chris to support. Molotov at the feet of Stico, dodges the flashbang. It's Chris J to trade. Robs goes down, Zen pops the noggin of Chris, and it's GODSENT with a 10. Snap back to reality, 3 versus 3. Minute on the clock, 5 match points still to play. Stico, 103 ADR. He has been a crucial piece to the CT side, and he gets executed. That is 3 rifles in the hands of mousesports. Then he's going to line up 1, but if Farley can't clutch this, then mousesports do send GODSENT sailing into elimination. They've got that bomb planted over on the oranges. It feels like the world is on Farley's shoulders at the moment, but what an incredible run it's been for these 5 players of GODSENT. Their first showing as a team, and they show superb potential, but he has no information as to the positions of mousesports. They silently fall under the floorboards, and they look to rob away this 16th round. Farley's going to get aggressive, but he turns his back to Chris, and mousesports complete the reverse sweep in this series. They've done it to them twice. Nuke is still the takeaway, though.